Hi everybody, this is Jen from Cookies, Cupcakes, and Cardio.com, and I have one of my favorite guests with me today. Last year we shot her birthday cake surprise video and we made a cake together and we then surprised her with it because she didn't know it was her own cake. So go check that video out. And her name is the lovely Peyton. Peyton, what are we doing today?
We're making rainbow cake ice cream cake pops.
How cute are these? Let's get started. What you're going to need to make the rainbow ice cream cake pops is a variety of the different colors. You can use any color of cake crumbs. What I've done is this is about 1 cupcake's worth of cake crumbs in each of the bowls, and you're going to need some vanilla buttercream.
You will also need some white candy melting chocolates, just any kind of sprinkles, some little rainbow chocolate chips, any kind of round red candy. You will also need these very cute little mini ice cream cones.
Perfect. And we got these little guys from Walmart because I know that's going to be a top question from everybody. So let's get started putting the cake pops together, okay?
Okay.
The first thing we want to do to get the cake pops ready is to put about a tablespoon worth of our buttercream into them. And we're going to start mixing them up. So all we do to mix them up is just combine the crumbs with the buttercream. Peyton and I are crossing paths here. So Peyton, how do you know like when there's enough icing?
The consistency should be like Play-Doh.
So you can either add more icing if it's a little bit too dry, and if you've got too much icing in, unfortunately you would have to add more cake crumbs. So this one right here, you can see it's kind of still too crumbly, so we might want to add just a little bit more buttercream to that one. There we go. So we're going to mix the rest of them up, and I'll be back to show you what they should all kind of feel like. So we combine the cake crumbs with the buttercream, and they're all nice and like malleable right now. So we can make them into cake balls. Now what we're gonna do is just take a little pinch from each color. Just grab it like totally randomly. Or if you have a better system than I do, Peyton, you can tell us about that. Mine's chaotic. There, I'll let you grab your stuff. So I'm just trying to form this into a ball now, out of Peyton's way. And the size of your cake ball is going to depend on what size that you've ended up being able to find the ice cream cone for. So like I showed you these mini tiny ones, this will probably be perfect for the cake, for this size of a cake ball. But if you've only been able to find a really large ice cream cone, you can make a larger cake ball too, that's no problem. So we're just going to form them into a ball, put them over here on our parchment lined baking tray, and then we're going to roll them all up, and then we're going to put them into the freezer and let them set for about 5 minutes.
Okay, for this step, what we're going to do is we're going to take the cones and we're going to dip it into the prepared melted chocolate. And then you're going to want to take your ball you set in the freezer and just place it on top.
Just like that, perfect. So what we're gonna do now that we've got our cones and our pops attached here, we're going to put the whole thing into the freezer, because what that's going to do is solidify the chocolate again, which will attach to the cone and to the cake pop itself. So we're gonna pop them back in the freezer after we've got the rest of them done, and then we'll be back. Once the chocolate has hardened to help the cake ball stick to the ice cream cone, I'm just going to dip it into my melted chocolate, and I'm making sure to go back to that melted chocolate line from before. And I'm just going to let a little bit of the excess here hang off, and then I'm going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to let them dry just like that. So Peyton and I will get a couple more done, and then I'll be back to show you how to decorate them. So to finish off our cones, once the chocolate is hardened on the outside, we're just going to dip about halfway. You don't want too much chocolate on it this time because it's going to run down the cone, and we kind of want that effect like a real ice cream cone would have when it's dripping. And I'm going to put my sprinkles on here. Just put a couple on here, and then I'm going to put my cherry on top. And I'm going to set it here to let it drip, and Peyton's going to do hers. So she's putting a little bit on, letting most of it run off. And then she wants to use the sprinkles, but what else could you use if you didn't have this kind of thing at home?
You could use some shredded coconut or some chopped up nuts.
Perfect. So we're gonna finish these ones off and we'll do a couple more for you and then we'll be back to bite into one of these deliciousnesses. Okay, you ready? A little awkward. Really good though. So there you have it, how to make ice cream cone cake pops. So Peyton, where do you think we could take these to give them out to everybody?
I think they'd be really cute at a baby shower or a little kid's birthday.
Baby shower or a little kid's birthday. Brilliant, lady. Thank you so much for coming and making another video with us.
Thanks for having me again.
You're welcome. So remember to subscribe to the channel. We'll have another video with Peyton coming up soon too, so make sure you stay tuned for that one. And you can find us on Google+, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere you can possibly follow us. Come and join us. Thanks for watching.